Danielle, how are you? So it's the volleyball's new, and then the sword fighting one is new. For sure. I don't remember. I don't remember what games there are. Soccer. There's also soccer. So you've never played Wii Sports, Makoto? You've never played Wii Sports? You were older though. You're a lot older than me, so that's understandable. You're doing good, Danielle. I'm so glad to hear it. And I'm doing pretty well. I got to play the Nintendo Switch Sports today, so that was fun. I've hurt myself already. Already hurt my elbow. And the only thing I'm disappointed though is for those of you who have played Wii Sports, when you bowl, you can throw the ball backwards, and then everyone behind you will go whoa and like jump in a circle. They don't do that in this one. You can't throw it behind you, and I'm really upset about that. Nobody played anything on the Wii. We didn't have it as a kid, and hubby didn't have any games I wanted to play. Well, if you ever get the chance, play Wii Sports. It's a lot of fun. It's the game that came free with the Wii. It's the game that shipped with the Wii. It's so much fun. So much fun. I love it. It's a great game. And this one is just like an updated version, but for the Switch. So it's really fun. It's a lot of fun. Husband's like, we need to get more controllers so we can have more people play with us, but despite not having other people to play with us. I'm gonna try to convince my in-laws to get it though, because you can play online against friends or online against the people on the internet. So I want to try to convince my in-laws to get it so that we can play together. I think that'd be really fun because my brother-in-law has a Switch, so I think that'd be pretty fun to play Nintendo Sports with them. I also will forever call it Wii Sports. So I also may have convinced husband to do a Nintendo Switch Sports stream. He wouldn't be on screen, of course, because he won't. But we might be doing that in the future. At some point, maybe. We'll see. I think it'd be fun, though. But that's kind of what I spent my day doing. That, I was working on something else. But, really now, yeah. Yeah, he said he'd be down. He would stand off camera, of course. Like, I'd probably angle the camera more this way so that, like, you could see me. And then, like, he'll be off to the side and, like, safe from the camera. But probably not. Space-wise, it wouldn't make a lot of sense. But I don't know. I think it'd be funny. So we'll see. Maybe we'll do it as like an incentive for something. Do a point reward, like a channel point thing, achievement, whatever it's called. I don't remember what it's called. The timed ones, where everyone that kind of thing, like we do with Lego Star Wars. We could do that. That could be really funny. But yeah, that's how I spent my day. The cat has also found his pigeon again, so he's living his best life. The cat and I scared each other at the same time today, so I went into my room to go work on something so that I wouldn't make too much noise to like bother husband. And so I like went in, I closed the door, and I was like, it's really dark in here, so I went to open the curtain, and I pulled the curtain open with great gusto and scared the cat, and the cat scared me. So we just startled each other. It was really funny because he was laying on the windowsill. It was great. It's kind of like you had to be there thing, but it was funny. It's like the highlight of my day. The pigeon's still there? Yeah, the pigeon's still there. He's just chilling. Just chilling. I don't think he's gonna get out. I don't think anyone's gonna do anything about it. No one's probably noticed it besides us, because why would anyone have those windows open? Because they just go into a black hole, and you can look into your neighbor's windows if you have them open, and if they have them open. So like, why do you have them open? Because someone could look in. We only have them open for the cat. So it's for air conditioners, so you're not really supposed to like look out the windows, so no one probably even realizes it's there. But enough chatting. This is a long game, so I'm gonna get it started. So we are playing Nancy Drew Legend of the Crystal Skull. What game number is this? 17. This is game 17, which is my number. So it's gonna be great. It is a spookier game. Now, it's a different kind of spooky than like Curse of Blackmore Manor. It's just like lighting wise, it just makes it really spooky, and like the music. So it'll be quite spooky. That's why we have the lower lights. And just as not like a trigger warning, but like just as a content warning, I guess, this does take place in New Orleans, and so there is mention of like voodoo and things like that. It's said they call it hoodoo. But so there is like mention of that. That's like a big thing of this game. So just so you guys know that that's in this game, it's not like a big deal, but it is mentioned in this game several times. Just so you guys know. And if you have not played a Nancy Drew game with us, who do you do? Yes, exactly. That's literally said in this game. I'm pretty sure that's also said in this game. But if you haven't been with us when we play Nancy, really, I think so. I might be mixing up The Sims and Nancy Drew, but I'm pretty sure something along the lines of that is said. Sorry, I can hear husband and distracted me. But if this is your first time playing Nancy Drew with us, we do play a drinking game while we play. I drink water, and today I have iced tea because we love Arizona, because I'm addicted to it. But our drinking word is skull. So you're gonna get hydrated today, my friends. You're gonna get hydrated. So anytime someone says the word skull, Nancy says the word skull, we read it, we write it, we see a skull, we drink. If I say it, we do not drink, because I'll probably just talk about it, because that's the premise of the game is skulls, the crystal skull. So the drink when there's a skull, and if I don't, yell at me. I miss half of them most of the time. Just drink responsibly, my friends. And if you ever forget the drinking word, you can do command drink in chat, and it'll remind you of it. Sorry, my phone just lit up with a dumb notification. I'm okay with hoodoo. I'm a huge Supernatural fan, so it's in there a lot. I just watched Cloak and Dagger, which also is in it. Oh, nice! I've never seen Supernatural. I don't think I would like it. But I don't know. I wanted to watch it when I was a kid, because like Super Hulock, I wanted to be that kid. I wanted to be that person, but I never did. I don't think my mom, like my parents, would have let me watch it, so I never did. And at this point, I don't think I will like it. But we're gonna go into the game. I already did a volume test, so it should be good. But let me know if it's not good, and I will fix it. Just let me know. And this game, like the like the last one, if I click out of it, it will close the game. Once you pass the first season, it's not too bad. Okay.
Here's my center of operations.
Okay, that's loud in my ears. But is it good for you guys?
If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook.
It's good? Okay.
Memorabilia from all my past.
You think it's gonna go too? Okay. I'm gonna lower my volume. It's a little bit loud in my ears. And I adjusted it earlier. Apparently it wasn't enough.
And at times really scary.
Okay. I don't know if that did anything.
About that to my dad, okay?
Okay. Case file.
Current assignment.
Oh, she reads
What
it.
Assignment. Bess and I are flying to New Orleans for a
New
long
Orleans.
weekend of fabulous music, sightseeing, and food. Okay, so I'm also going to visit Ned's friend Henry Bolet, but only as a favor to Ned. Apparently,
Henry
Henry's
Bolet.
uncle just died, and he had to go down there for a couple of weeks.
He's a little spooky looking.
Ned says Henry's a nice guy, but kind of
spooky.
a loner who might appreciate a little company.
I don't think
the first
loners
thing
like
I'll
company,
do is
Nancy.
leave Bess at our hotel in the French Quarter and take a cab out to the mansion where Henry's staying. Ned called him and said I'd be coming.
That's good.
Once that's done, it'll be lazy les bon temps brûlés. The only bad news is the weather's not supposed to be that great this week.
We don't have Geek to translate all the French today.
Weather when you're in the heart of the Big Easy, right? Right.
We don't have our resident French speaker today. Junior detective, because we're weenies. Warning, it's best to play this game in a dark room. If it's daytime, and draw the shades. If it's nighttime, turn off all the lights. Darn paternity leave. Yeah, honestly. Should we turn off the ring light? Should we turn off the ring light? Or, like, lower it? Let's lower it a little bit. I like that. I think that's nice. Let's go in.
Hello? Anybody here?
Anybody here? Footsteps.
Hi, the door was open.
Where'd he go? We haven't even started the game. We got a second chance.
Here, drink this.
What is it?
Something that'll make you feel better.
Should we drink it?
Just a couple sips.
Should we drink it? We have the choice. Yes or no? It's not that big of, like, it's not game changing. Should we drink it or not? Why not? Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
That's weird drinking sounds.
No offense, but yuck.
No offense, but
Any
yuck.
of your weirdo concoctions. Then I really will have to take her to the emergency room.
Just go back to your phone call and leave us be. Don't pay him any mind.
Where am I?
You're at Henry Bolet's house, dear.
That's
in
where
the
we were going to.
library. He and I carried you in here after I found you unconscious in the foyer.
Why is it so dark?
Why was I
in here?
The
unconscious?
electricity went out. Lightning must have struck a transformer somewhere. What happened? Can you remember?
Convenient that the
Well,
lights just got went
front door
out.
was open, so I walked in, and then I saw this. Well, I saw a skeleton.
Skeleton
And
man.
he saw me, and then the light started flickering, and he threw something at me that exploded. The smoke must have made me pass out.
You saw a skeleton?
I'm sure.
I don't
it
think
was
she
just
believes me.
someone, you know, wearing a costume or something. I'm Nancy Drew, by the way. I came to see Henry.
So we surmised. I'm Renee Amond. I'm Bruno
Renee
Bolet's
Amond.
housekeeper. That is, I was. This skeleton that attacked you, perhaps we should call the police.
No. No emergency room, no police. Things are
Apparently
complicated
Henry does not want to
these days.
involve anyone else.
Henry's feeling a mite overwhelmed.
That's understandable.
Well, you are looking much better, so I'm gonna get back to my plant potting. You need anything? I'll be outside in the garden.
Got you.
I should call them and keep them.
It's raining though. Why would you go outside and plant in the garden if it's raining? Okay. I want to look around before we go talk to him. Ah! I clicked out. Miniature Modelers of America, first place, Bruno Bolet, 1982. For 1978, 1991.
I just found
Eyeball.
a glass eye. Did Bruno Bolet wear one?
Yep, wore a glass eye for as long as I can
Mm.
remember. Had a whole collection of them. Liked to wear a different color every day.
1985, 1982, 1986. Lots of prizes. Bridges to Nowhere by Jeannie Dover. Dover, 407. The Camel in the Needle's Eye. Cat's Eye. Cavities and Their Prevention. Tides and Their Care. Daniel and the Moving Finger. Eye Candy. Finding Fish. Wait, by Bill Kessler. One of them said by Bill Kessler. Someone's name was Francois Poutine. Imogen Nougat. Prudence Rutherford. Mark Payne. Scorpio Mac. Mitzi Vroom. Bill Kessler. Finding Fish by Bill Kessler. Name sounds familiar? Yep. Bill Kessler, the fish guy. With fox and geese. Freaking fox and geese. Teeth. Teeth. Ah. Lizard. Lizard. Wait, that's me. I'm a lizard. Not that game. Okay. I could have sworn there was something to look at on this shelf. Hey, Henry.
So, Nancy, nice to meet you. Ned sent you here to check up on me, huh?
He's kind of worried about you, that's all.
Ned's a nice guy.
Yeah, he is.
I
He's
really
my
don't
boyfriend.
know him that well, just from school. But when I mentioned that my only living relative just died, he was all like, "Yeah? How you feeling, man? You doing okay? Want to talk?" Of course, I guess I do come across as a little needy sometimes.
You look pretty busy.
Great Uncle Bruno named me executor of his estate.
Interesting
Which means I have
choice.
to make sure all his bills are paid and debts taken care of so his assets can be distributed. Unfortunately,
Fun
he
job.
couldn't have cared less about little things like keeping records or balancing checkbooks. Dealing with his creditors and
Sounds
their lawyers
like
has been
an
absolute
old man.
nightmare.
He made you his executor? You two must have been close.
Not really. My parents died in a car crash when I was 8. Since I had no other relatives, he took
Aw.
me in. Or should I say he shipped me out.
Oh, rude.
Boarding school, summer camp, military school, college. He may have looked after me, but he never spent any time with me. I didn't know that.
Rude.
So, thanks for stopping by, Nancy. And now you can report back to Ned that I'm fine and
No,
go
I
enjoy New
can't.
Orleans.
No, I can't. Not until I know who that skeleton man was and what he was doing here and why he knocked me out like that. Look, I can understand you're not wanting to call the police, but somebody should investigate. And since
That's
playing detective
me.
is kind of a hobby with me.
I
No
play
offense, but
detective.
Are you sure you didn't just pass out from the heat and humidity or something and dream that you saw the skeleton dude?
I didn't do that, no. I'm positive.
Okay, look around all you want. But I should probably warn you, Uncle Bruno was into exotic pets. Didn't believe in cages, so he gave him the run of the place. And just because he's dead doesn't mean they are. So if you're gonna go poking around,
Be
Be
careful. I like poking around. I don't need to be that careful.
Nancy.
I love this little
welcome
area.
to
How
my
is she
little
not getting wet,
lantern-lit
though?
corner of the world.
It's a little wet out here.
I don't mind. No one should mind the rain. Without it, the end of the world would come much too soon.
I guess she's
You
not
and
wrong.
Henry
She has a
have
point
nice
there.
Chat.
We talked.
We talked.
Henry's a very morose, very negative young man. Very cunning, too. In fact,
So
I'm
a
very
Slytherin.
certain that he's been selling off Dr. Bolay's belongings on the sly.
Ooh.
What kind of belongings?
Just little things, odds and ends, really. But the lawyers made it very clear that no assets were to be liquidated until all of Dr. Bolay's affairs are settled.
Valid.
According to Dr. Bolay's will, Henry is to get 30% of the estate. Dr. Bolay's physician, Gilbert Buford, gets 30%. Our Lady of Route 57 School of Dentistry and Cosmetology gets 30%. And
Okay.
I am to receive 10%.
Okay.
What was in that concoction you wanted me to drink after?
Yeah,
I
what
got
was
knocked
that?
out?
Never you mind. It was just a little remedy I brewed up on the
I
spot.
think I need
help
to
you feel
know.
better.
If you don't like Henry that much, how come you're still here?
I'm here because Dr. Bolay paid me in advance, and I always fulfill my obligations.
If you don't mind my asking, what's in that little pouch you wear around your neck?
Things. Secret things.
Secret
Things that give me
things.
special talents when special times demand them. People usually laugh when I say this, but this pouch is my connection to the energy that powers the universe.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, at least you didn't laugh.
I'll
True.
see you
I did
later.
not laugh.
One more thing. I, too, have seen the skeleton man. After Dr. Bolay passed, that night, I saw him in the hallway. He was there, then he was gone. So you best be careful, Nancy Drew, because if it was Mr. Death, and I truly think it was,
Mr. Death, you mean the Grim Reaper? Shovel. Wait, there was a turn. No, go back here. Bugs. Bugs.
that should keep you guys quiet for a while.
I got a fruit.
One loquat's all I need right now.
I got a loquat. Ew, a spider. Ah! Ah! Ow! Oh!
If that spider is poisonous, I could be in trouble. Because I'm starting to feel kind of...
The key here is not to get bit by a spider. I'll be honest, I did not know that that was a second chance. We got a musical spider. Dandelions. A mushroom. Some sort of other plant. Creepy gargoyles. Bruno Bollet. Oh, he's dead here. What's over here? Ooh. Now look at the screen. Anytime you say spider, just say no. Okay. Well, there's only one spider in the game, and we're not looking at it right now, and it'll go away once we fix the puzzle, and then there'll be no more spiders. Tree. A crypt.
To figure out if there's anything camouflaged in that design, I'm gonna need some paper.
I can get paper. Let me in! I'll be honest, I don't remember the directions here. Just so you guys know. Charlie Wicker. Seeping Meadow. Ew. Nancy Drew, you used to love these games? Oh my gosh, Braylon. Yes, we play Nancy Drew here every Friday. We've been playing them in order. I played them growing up. I have every single game in physical, like the physical version of them. I have them all. They're right here on this bookshelf. They're one of my like prized possessions. But we've been playing through them in order. And we just started Legend of the Crystal Skull. You know, you'll be here every Friday. Well, we're happy to have you. Plus, we play a drinking game while we play. So our drinking word today is skull. So anytime we hear, see, say the word, we take a drink. And I have Arizona. I was too scared to play, so I watched my sister play them as kids. I love that. I only remember a couple of them, honestly. I played, like, I know how to play, like, I can get through these games in, like, an hour and a half, honestly, because I played them so many times. But, like, recently, like, since playing them on Twitch, I have stopped to, like, read everything and learn how the puzzles actually work instead of using the walkthroughs. Because I am high-key a walkthrough kid. So I should look at my to-do list.
Check.
What have I
Still have to
done?
do that. I
Not
haven't
much.
done that.
Find the key, explore every inch of the garden. Fake books. Good look around the room. Let's go to the other room. Or just around the rest of the house. Scary clock. Everything's like tilted. Can you see that? I don't know if that you can see that on the screen, but everything's like tilted, just in the whole thing. And I think it's a interesting choice. I think it's kind of fun. Oh, here's the miniatures that Bruno liked. Oh, this is the graveyard. So we were over here at Seeping Meadow, and up here. That's the crypt. Oh, we don't have anything for that yet. Sorrow Park, Slumber Gardens. Oh, we could. Oh, that's the name. Wait, that's the music from the very first game. This is from the first game. This is from Secrets Can Kill. This music is all from Secrets Can Kill. I don't think I realized that before. Fun. Oh, I didn't mean to do that again. Oh, no, stay away. Administration, her schoolwork, she had a test today. Oh, what was your test on? What did she test on? Oh, crocodile! Ah. 40 Winks Mausoleum. Oh, we got an eye. Collecting eyes is so fun. crawling crypts. There's the tree. It moves. Country she's studied so far. Nice. She'd probably do way better than me on that. It just makes one sound. Okay. I wanted to make more sounds. I got a missing painting. These are creepy paintings. Why is he holding a toothbrush? Ooh. Got a bird. Zeke's. A receipt from Zeke's. Oh, this game. Can I use my... Oh, I can't use my keyboard. The toothbrush was over the guy holding an axe. I can see why someone would pose with an axe for a painting, but why would someone pose with a toothbrush? That's my real question. Oh, I've messed up. Let's see how long this takes. No, I'm stuck. Okay, I remember how to get to the other side. And then we move this down. And then we do that. Now it's stuck. I'm fully invested in this game. Also, I'm going to be sowing caution. I'm going to be delayed in responding if I'm in the middle of such. That is A-okay. That is A-okay. So that way, I need to get it in the middle. Like here. Oh, frick. How do I do this? Oh no, I'm stuck. I think I need to bring one of those to this side. If I bring it down there, then I can't move it. Oh, how does this work again? I'm so glad that you can use the keyboards for this, because this is not, it's not a newer game, but it's from like 2007, so it's a little bit more advanced than some of the other ones. Why is this so difficult today? Okay. Well, this seems confusing. It definitely is. It's definitely a challenging puzzle for like literally the first one. I think I need to bring that up. But if I push it this way, well, now I'm stuck. But it would either go up or down. Like, you couldn't hit it any other way. Easier than Fox and Geese? Yeah, because Fox and Geese, you gotta finish it 3 times, and it's all by chance, mostly. So, yes, easier than Fox and Geese. Anything is easier than Fox and Geese. Husband did this last time we played. I don't remember how to do this. And the sad thing is that this is on junior mode. That's the sad thing about this. Oh, brother. Messed it up already. There's a junior mode? Yeah, there's junior and senior. Ah, I've messed it up. But yeah, at the beginning you pick junior or senior. On it's an option on every single one. And then on you get easier puzzles and a checklist. When you play senior, you get harder puzzles and no checklist. No checklist at all. We're playing them all on junior because I'm a weenie. But once we finish our playthrough of all 33 of them, I think I might go back and play them all on senior mode, and we'll see how that goes. I think that could be kind of funny. I think I need to move one of these within the laser so that they're not next to each other, but I don't remember what to do. That? I think I remember how to do it. Okay. I think. You move that up. And then you do that, and then you take this. Like this. There we go. I figured it out. I did it. Eyeball number 3.
I haven't done that.
I haven't taken a good look around here yet. Why? There's so many things now.
Still have to do that. Still have to do that. Can't check that off yet. Check.
I played that game. Figure out what the receipt is. So many eyeballs. Yeah, there's like 25. I think. I think there's like 25, if I remember correctly. Anything else over here in the fireplace? No. Anything over here? No. I like these candlesticks. They're cute. Let's go upstairs. Eyeball. Let me in. No, okay, stop it. Stop it. There we go. Let's talk to Henry.
Yes?
Is your great uncle's
There's a
estate
lot of
worth
talking
very
this
much?
game, by the
I
way.
have no idea.
Henry
Nor will
talks a
I
lot.
until
For
I
being
get
a
all his
loner, he
affairs
talks a
settled.
lot.
He was a dentist for most of his life.
A
so he must have had
dentist?
some money squirreled away. As you can tell, he was darn good at squirreling away junk.
Have you had any of his things appraised?
Somebody from a curio shop came in and took a quick look around, but it wasn't anything formal.
Why is there an empty frame in the gallery in the other room?
Apparently, someone stole the canvas. Renee says it disappeared
Rude.
sometime after Bruno died.
Did Skeleton Man take it yesterday?
Was it valuable?
In a way, it was of my parents. I think it was painted in the garden out back. Renee doesn't like
Aww.
me. Wouldn't surprise me if she took it out of spite.
I found this scrap of paper in the fireplace. Do you know anything about it?
No. You always go digging around in people's fireplaces?
Just looking for something that might tell me who that skeleton man was.
Ah. Anything else?
Why is there a model of
Cemetery.
a cemetery?
That's a weird
in the
thing to
other
have
room?
in your living room.
Because great Uncle Bruno used to oversee the cemetery next door. Made
Oh.
that scale model so he could keep track of where everything, or should I say everyone, was. Crafted all those miniature crypts himself. And people think I'm weird.
Do you know what this is?
Maybe that's
found
where you
in
get
the
it
other
from,
room.
Henry.
Looks to me like some kind of tracing.
I was thinking that maybe my skeleton man left it behind.
It's the same
Well,
footprints.
I sure don't know anything about it. Anything else?
Do you know where
Give
I
me
can
all
find
your
some plain
supplies.
paper and maybe some chalk?
Sure don't. Try asking Renee. What do you need chalk for?
It's
You don't
kind of a
need to
long
know.
story.
Well, can't help you there either. Sorry.
How come your great uncle's crypt is in the garden and not in the cemetery?
Don't ask me. It's kind of weird. Apparently, he built the crypt himself, but he never indicated in his will or anywhere
That's
else
weird.
that that's where he wanted to be buried. I stuck his ashes in there anyway and had the thing inscribed. If that's not what he wanted, too bad.
Too
I'll check back
bad.
with you later.
He doesn't
Groovy.
really have a say in it anymore. He is a little bit dead, so. Renee,
Hello again.
Have you ever seen
give me all
this
your
before?
paper.
I found it by that scale model of the cemetery that's inside the house.
It's a mystery to me. I suggest you ask Henry. He
I already
leaves things
did.
lying around all the time. I guess it figures I won't notice amid all the other clutter. But I do. I notice everything. How
That's a
else
little
may I be of
sus.
service to you?
What can you tell me about the painting that's missing from the frame in the gallery?
Very little, I'm afraid. I didn't notice the picture was gone until after the reception following Dr. Bolay's funeral. I cannot even tell you what it was a picture
It's of Henry's parents.
Do you by any chance have some plain paper and anything like chalk that I could use?
Don't have any chalk, but I certainly have paper. But it's up in my room, and I'm afraid I cannot retrieve it for you until I'm finished here. You get the sudden urge
She
to
likes
draw a
getting in my
picture?
way.
Something like that. I know, I'll help you. That way you'll get done faster.
Gracious, you are the picture of impatience, aren't
I
you?
just have
Well,
things
I
to
appreciate
do,
the offer.
Renee.
Here, why don't you just take this instead? It's an extra key to my room. The paper's in a drawer in my nightstand. Just go on up and help yourself. But make sure you lock the door when you leave, you hear? You I trust. But Henry, him I do not.
I really
I love that she
appreciate it.
trusts this total stranger
As long as
versus
you're going up there, my
the nephew
appetite
of
could
her
use a
boss
little
forever.
placating, so I would be much obliged if you would bring me a candy bar from my nightstand.
I can do
And
that.
take one for yourself while you're at it.
It's free chocolate. Let me in the room. Ah. In the nightstand. Nice. Should I take multiple pieces?
One for Renee.
I think Renee has a problem.
And one for me. Yum. Gosh, these things
I
are good.
desperately want a Cocoa Kringle.
Yum. Gosh, these things are good.
Interactive made Cocoa Kringles for a little while. Like, they did like a... like a special, like, limited edition. Not limited edition, but like just limited time. You could like buy Cocoa Kringles, but they only like made so many of them. You could also like win some at some point, but they like that was so long ago. I didn't have my own money at that point because I was a child, so I couldn't get one. Hiccup powder. Ooh. But I like desperately want a Cocoa Kringle just to like display with my collection of Nancy Drew things. Ah! Box. Okay. Should we try to get into this now? Okay, so we'll do this one. So we gotta use 4 of these to make this shape. So the first one, that's number 1. We're gonna call this one 1. It does not use that. Does not use that. It does use that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Does not use that. Not that one. There's something you can find on eBay. I don't think so. Probably not. Because they made so few of them. I feel like people would like not want to get rid of them. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, is that one of the ones we need? I don't think so. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Was this one? How did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, I wrote down 15. Not my brain was just thinking wrong. Mom's calling BRB. Okay, enjoy your chat. 1, 4, 7, 15. There we go. Okay, this one. No. 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 Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I don't think that's correct. It might be, but I don't think so. Not that one. Yes, that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 10. I think that one. And 12. Okay, so 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, and 12. There we go. Okay, so this one is 2. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that. Not that. Not that. That one. That's 9. No, no. 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 Yes. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 2, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17. There we go. Okay, one more. Not that. Not that. Not that. Not that one. Not that one. That one. Not that one. No. That one. So that's 11. I think that one, that's 12. 13. And 14. Did they really put them all in order? No. We need something like on the top. This one. That's 15. Not that one. Okay. So take out 12. So 11, 13, 14, 15. What? What am I missing? I'm missing the dots. Okay, so we do need this one. What are these ones up here? Oh! That one. There we go. I got it. Hoodoo, signs and symbols. Spectroloquy? I don't know how to read. To most people, spells that are cast using words spoken aloud sound like gibberish, repetitive, nonsensical, and annoying, but these are powerful spells indeed. So powerful that there are only two ways to negate them. One is to discern the precise meaning and purpose of the spell and to vocalize the appropriate counterspell. But this demands intimate knowledge not only of hoodoo words, but of the motivation of the spell's creator. And this is often impossible. The more common method of disenchantment involves writing the symbolic equivalent of the spell on an object placed between the originator of the spell and its recipient, a practice known as whatever it is. Once a spell is broken down into individual sounds, each sound is translated into a letter from the spectral alphabet and then drawn left to right on a fence, wall, window, etc. The spectral alphabet is comprised of 28 symbols and is based on 4 basic vowel sounds: ah, o, u, and e. Almost all hoodoo words can be represented by modifying these 4 basic symbols. That's a lot of symbols. Are those the symbols that were on the wall? Oh, is there anything else in here? Just that book. Just that one. Ah! Is my cat here? Hello, cat. Hi. Oh, he's going to his tree. Wait, let's get the cat cam. Hold on. Cat cam. Ah! Don't look at my screens. Cat cam. Cat cam. Okay, let's write down these symbols. So we got the triangle with a line, a funny triangle, circle with a V and a dot, that weird triangle with a circle, and funny looking E, an O with a squiggle, and then a triangle with nice hair. So what did she write on her wall? The first one's ba. Where's the squiggly triangle? Ba. Za. Lu. Where's the... there's missing a symbol. There was one that was like... Was it... Oh, I think it's this one. Pa. D. Moo. I wrote the symbol again instead of the word. Moo. And then the triangle with nice hair is Ka. Okay, now we have her spell that she wrote on the wall.
Still have to do that. Did that. Did that. Did that. I haven't done that. Did that.
Okay.
I haven't done
Gotta
that.
call Bess.
I haven't done that.
We need some sort of pencil.
Can't check that off yet.
Oh wait, we can go get charcoal from this. I think we
All
get
done.
charcoal from the fireplace.
Still have to do that. Can't check that off yet.
Okay, let's go get some charcoal. Then we can go take some rubbings. Charcoal. Let's go out to the cemeteries. I don't know which direction I'm going. I think I went straight. Hey! So that one's the coffin. And then the bones. The burb. Worm. And then these were the things that were on top of the crypt in the house itself. So let's go look over here. Okay, so we had the worm. The bird. The right bird? Yeah, there's only one burb. Bones. The coffin. Okay, that is not... Oh, wait, there's the designs. Oh, I didn't realize they had the different designs on them. Back but sewing now? Okay. Worms have that pretty... Okay, so this is the worm. The bird has the leafy one. The bones have flowers. They both have flowers. I did it. A key! We got a
Still have to do
key.
that. I haven't done that. Can't check that off yet. Did that. All done. All done.
We need to call Bess.
Still have to do that. I haven't done that. Did that.
Okay, let's go give Renee her Cocoa Kringle. Ooh, key. Yeah, I think it's the key to the crypt, I believe. Renee!
You bring me that cocoa kringle bar
I have
like
it right for you.
asked?
Right here.
Bless you. I'm so hungry I could devour these plants I'm potting up, dirt and all. How else may I
Renee
be
is a
of
weird
service to you?
one.
Those weird symbols on the wall in your room. Do you know who painted them?
I did. Fact of the matter is, there's a spirit living in that wall.
A spirit.
Got a voice that'd send shivers down the spine of Dracula himself. Used to hear it sometimes, in the dead of night, half talking, half whispering.
Random question. If you're not playing on junior mode, are you able to get hints from Bess and
Like it was
George?
from a language
I think
no
so.
one spoke.
I think you can get hints.
Suddenly,
I just don't think you have a checklist.
spirit was trying
And the
to
puzzles
cast
are
a
harder. That's the
spell
biggest
on me.
difference.
So I got me a book and found out that by painting the word I heard on the wall, syllable by syllable, in hoodoo signs, I could counteract the word's power. And you know what? The spirit has not spoken that word or any other since.
What was the word?
Darling, a sack full of water moccasins couldn't get
A
me to
sack
say that
full of
word
water
out loud.
moccasins.
Nor will I write it down. No, sir. Not ever, ever, ever.
I'd better get going.
Bye, Renee.
Thanks for coming by.
I like a checklist. Just saying it pieces my listening heart. Yeah, I love a good checklist.
Still have to do that.
Okay, we gave her her Kringle bar. Let's go into the crypt. I gotta adjust that. Oh, I ran into my blanket. My blanket's on the floor. I grab it. He's so sad. Well, his family's dead, so yeah, he's sad. Marianne Boley, 1959 to 1990. Claude Boley, 1955 to 90. Marcel, 1826 to 1890. What's with the 90s? Everyone's dying in the 90s. Fifi Boley, 1918 to 1981.
This must be
The
painting.
painting!
in an empty frame. I haven't done that. Still have to do that. Still have to do that. I haven't done that. Still have to do
Okay,
that.
so let's explore every inch of the garden. So let's run around the... This is technically the garden. Okay, we've gone both of these ways. That was a weird painting? Yeah, they're weird. They're very, like Tim Burton. Like Tim Burton-esque. Terra Siesta. Slumber Gardens is falling apart a little bit. Boat! Boats, boats, boats! Crowing Crypts. 40 Winks Mausoleum. Just a wall. Withering Roots Memorial. I think that's all of them. When I was a kid playing this, I got so lost.
Can't check that off yet.
No?
Can't check that off yet.
I mean, New Orleans boats kind of go together. That's true. You're right. Stairs. Woo! Pointy thing. Does that count as looking
Can't
around the
check
garden?
that off yet. Still have to do
No.
that.
No, doesn't go there. Got a pointy stick now, though. Maybe it's time to call Bess
Still have to do that.
and find
I haven't
out
done that.
about the store.
Still have to do that. Still have to do
Oh, let's
that.
go put the painting back. And then we'll call Bess. Oh, look at all of them.
All done.
Okay, let's call Bess.
Hello? Hello?
Bess.
Hi, Bess.
Hi, it's me.
Hey, Nance. I just got back from shopping,
Oh,
which
nice.
I am happy to report is fantastic here. So, what's going on with you?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot is in a whole bunch of fun stuff?
Let me start by telling you what happened when I arrived at Henry's house. I walked up to the front door and discovered it was open. So I walked in.
You were knocked out by a
We get to play as
skeleton
Bess!
wearing a red ascot?
Someone dressed as a skeleton wearing a red ascot.
I should have made her
Although the
drinking word
house
skeleton, not
thinks it really
skull.
was a skeleton, Mr. Death. But then she's a little strange.
We don't find out about the skull till later
Was a
on.
burglar?
I'm not sure. I caught him or her sneaking around the scale model of a cemetery. And later I found a tracing
Look at
of
my
something
cat.
right by it.
He's so
So
cute.
if I could just figure out what it's a tracing of, and what, if anything, it has to do with that model cemetery, I might be able to figure out who Skeleton Man is.
I know that tone of voice. You're not leaving there until you've done just that, are you?
Obviously.
I also found some kind of receipt in the fireplace that may or may not be a clue.
What's it a receipt for?
That's what I need to find out. See, it's half burned up. All I can read is the receipt number and the name of the place it's from. Zeke's.
Zeke's.
Zeke's? You gotta be kidding me.
Why? What do you mean?
Is that Zeke?
I mean, I'm sitting here on our balcony in the French Quarter looking down at a place across the street called Zeke's.
That's great. So go over there and ask whoever's behind the counter what receipt number 21-3872 is for.
Okay, I can do that.
You want me to
I like to snoop.
I wouldn't call it snooping.
It's snooping.
Forget it, not gonna do it.
Bess,
I'm not good at that sneaking around stuff, Nancy. I get nervous.
Come on,
my
Bess.
tongue gets all knotted up, my palms sweat, to say nothing of my armpits.
To say nothing of my
receipt
armpits.
number 21-3872. Just go in and ask what it's for. No big deal.
Maybe not for you.
Bess, you can do it.
This is not gonna end well. I just know it. Okay, I'll call you as soon as it's over.
I'll be waiting.
Let's go. Let's get some food, though.
Can I help you?
This guy look familiar to anyone? It's Shorty. From Secret of Shadow Ranch. Get a bowl of crawfish.
Woo, that was hot.
Crawfish freak me out. Zeke's. I would really like to know what is it, what this is. It's freaky. I'll mess with that later. Wait, that's the big guy from, that's the wind guy from Curse of Blackmore Manor. The Mummy. Mystical toast. It's toast. Hey, you Zeke?
End of the day shopping, huh? See something you like?
I like everything.
That's what I want to hear. I'm Lamont. This is my place.
Then where's Zeke?
Got any questions? I'm the guy to ask.
Actually, I do have a question. This friend of mine found the number of a receipt that came from this shop, and she asked me to
Tell me
ask
all your
you
secrets,
what the receipt is for.
Lamont.
But if you're really busy, or you'd rather not, or it's against the rules,
No problem. What's the number?
21-3872.
21-3872.
You know what? In real life, I don't think this kind of
Here
thing
we
is
go.
like allowed
That ticket
and
was for a
legal.
large box of assorted unknown
To just, like,
items
give
I bought
out
from Henry Boley.
The
And,
receipts of stuff like
that's
this.
all I can tell ya.
Is something wrong?
Look, I just don't want to make trouble for anyone, okay?
What trouble?
Where's the box now?
It's still in the back room. I haven't had a chance to really go through it yet. Hey, is there something else I can help you with? Beads, hula dolls, old books. Got great deals on all of them.
Is Henry Boulay a friend of yours?
No, I met him at the reception at Bruno's house following the funeral. Gave Henry my card, said when he wanted to start liquidating, he should give me a call.
Was Bruno a friend of yours?
Way I hear it, Bruno Bolet didn't have any friends. But I wish he had been my friend.
You just
I
want
mean,
his
that house
stuff.
of his is filled with junk. He kept everything. For someone in my business, the place is knick-knack heaven.
Knick-knack heaven.
Seeing as this place is called Zeke's, and it's your place, shouldn't your name be Zeke?
Guy I bought this place from wouldn't sell it to me unless I swore I wouldn't change the name. So I didn't. Funny thing was, his name wasn't Zeke either.
I think I'll look around some more.
Take your time.
You love a good knick-knack? Me too.
Yo,
I'm gonna keep browsing if that's
I love a
okay.
good knick-knack.
enjoy.
Sneezing powder.
Achoo.
Achoo!
This might come in handy.
Theft!
Ooh, P.U. Ooh, they weren't kidding.
Giggle powder. Crying. I love this bottle. It's so cute. Well, those really work, don't they? Yeah. They really do. Anything else to look at? Not just the big guy. Ah! I clicked out. A fan?
I'm getting there, I think.
Feel like we should craft those for your Nancy Drew shelf. The store finds in some paint. Oh, that would be so fun! Now I have a reason to buy jars with cute little corks. Please put that on my to-do list, please, Makoto, in the Discord. Gotta convince husband to go to the store again. Okay, so what does this do? We have to make a chain reaction.
I'm
So that
getting there.
pushes it up. I think the bowling ball that goes there. Maybe. So it pushes it up. Maybe the teeth?
Well, I've got the right idea.
What about this thing? Oh, and this has a plug, so the fan should go with the plug.
Still needs some work.
What about that?
That doesn't quite cut it.
On list, thank you.
Close, but no cigar.
Does Hula Girl go there?
Close, but no cigar.
I don't remember what goes where.
Still needs some work.
And she's back.
What's up with all those bottles of weird stuff over there?
Hoodoo's something some of the more superstitious people around here practice. They think if you mix certain herbs and roots a certain way and drink them, or carry special objects around in little mojo bags, it can give you a supernatural edge in your daily life.
Okay. I'd
I'd
probably
probably
poison
poison
myself.
myself.
Hey, I hear ya, but I can't knock it, cause let me tell ya, the stuff I got in here sells like hotcakes. Somebody thinks it works, so hey, Who knows?
Maybe
Who
I'll have another look around in
knows?
here.
You got a question, just holler.
Haven't done that yet.
Okay. He works in a hoodoo shop. No, he works in like a curio shop and just sells hoodoo stuff. So he doesn't... It's not a hoodoo shop.
That doesn't quite cut it.
I don't know what starts this thing off. Is it the powder?
Well, I've got the right idea.
I had to Google it as I knew I was spelling it wrong. Hoodoo. You know, I wouldn't have noticed. So I tried that. Let's try the book. Maybe the book will follow her.
Well, I've got the right idea.
I think that goes there because there's other ones here. I feel like that might be a hint. You can't see. Oh, the balloon is right here. And it goes up and it hits a thing and that moves it up. And then it's supposed to start a chain reaction. It goes this way. It goes down. And like moves over. Bowling ball. The bowling ball was there to start. And it didn't do anything.
That doesn't quite cut it.
Yeah, see? Tried the teeth. I think I've tried everything that fits in that spot.
Close, but no cigar.
It's also possible that it doesn't do anything until you have things a little bit more in place.
That doesn't quite cut it.
I don't remember how to do this.
I think.
Are there more things that are supposed to be on the shelves? No, this is all that there is. I think it's the teeth that are supposed to be here. Maybe like they like chatter into the powder. Okay, I Google and have it ready for you if you want the hints. Okay.
Close, but no cigar.
Okay, I think I have to have it a little bit more together, I think.
I'm getting there, I think. Well, I've got the right idea.
Got the right idea. We'll just put it over there with all the books.
close but no cigar.
Oh, no, I haven't put things there yet. You have it pulled up? Okay. I got it. I was trying to do it from the wrong direction.
Lamont, could you help me?
Yeah, Lamont, come help me.
Sure, what do you need?
I can't quite reach that bottle up there. Could you get it for me?
Sure.
I gotta sneeze too, I'll be honest. Oh, my sneeze kind of like went away.
Oh no! Oh my gosh! Oh shoot!
Oh no!
I'm sorry. I'll go get you something.
What happened?
Nose spray. Back room.
No spray, back room. Got it.
Got it. Bruno and who? La Virgine? Well, I guess no has to believe that those things work, yeah. Was just wondrous this summer. We both stayed in the south of France for only a few days to visit some old friends. Lorelai spent far too much time in the kitchen. Golden braised pork shoulder roast with turnips and roasted plums. An entire quail wrapped in puff pastry. We bought only a simple chocolate cake from the street market. That was our dinner. She does things like that, you see, always trying to show up the guests. That's how she is. I must be off to the post quickly before the fog rolls in. I'm expecting parcels. We hope that it all is well. Please keep in touch. Most cordially, Melinda? Melinda? Oh, let's take a picture of this. So those are, I think, are lines in Hamlet, and some of those don't exist. Let me see the dog's name.
Did that. I still need to do that.
Bruno. No. Hamlet? Is it? No. I've never gone out the store before with the alarm on.
Why did you try to go out the door?
I don't know, I just did. The police and the fire department came, and Lamont, boy, was he mad. I'm not allowed to set foot in his store ever again.
Great.
I told you I wasn't good at sneaky stuff. This one fireman was kind of cute, though.
I don't want to hear about it.
He gets off duty soon.
Forget it.
He might have a brother.
Wait, that's so funny!
I need to go through that box for Nancy, then get the nose spray for Lamont.
Should I call Nancy? Let me see something because you're just looking through stuff. Yeah! We need him to sneeze so he doesn't come back here.
I found out that receipt is
Poor
for the
Lamont.
box of stuff that Lamont, that's
Who
the guy
cares
who owns
about
these,
Lamont?
shot from Henry Bollet.
No kidding. What kind of stuff did Henry sell him?
Well, the box is in the back room, and it contains assorted unknown items, and that's all Lamont would tell me. Said something about
That is such a
not
Best thing to
getting anyone
say.
in trouble. But
I love
I have
Bess.
to
She's
note
the
that I have
best.
snuck into said back room, and can tell you exactly what's in the box.
Excellent.
Exactly. It's in the box.
Okay, I found a really old photo of a boy and a dog, and there was a photo of an iguana dressed up like a pirate.
What?
You heard me.
And there's a costume in the box of a skeleton man.
Skeleton
Really?
man.
Thought you'd like that. There's also a box that's locked by some kind of letter combination and that has 2 pieces of paper stuck to it. On the first piece is a bunch of goofy stuff written by someone named Amelinda, and on the second is a bunch of numerical references to passages from Hamlet, some of which don't even exist according to a note that I think Lamont made.
Did you unlock the box?
No, I have no idea how.
Well, maybe there's something on those 2 pieces of paper that'll tell you.
I'm not gonna open the box.
Yes, you are,
You
Bess.
have to. There could be something really important inside.
Because of me, Lamont's out there having a sneezing conniption. I need to
A
get him
sneezing
some nose spray
conniption.
before he breaks some part of his body I didn't even know he had.
I love
Please,
Bess.
we've got to be thorough. And you've come too far to give up now. You can do it. I know you can.
Oh, all right.
Awesome. Maybe I can help you.
No. that's
Nah,
okay.
I'm good.
I'll try to figure it
I
out
can
on my
figure
own.
it out.
Well, if you change your mind, just call.
Roger. Over and out.
I know how to do it, but it won't let me. It's it should be the name of the dog. I guess I'll ask Nancy. Maybe talking to Nancy makes it so that she can look there.
Hello?
It's me. Still haven't unlocked that box.
Want me to try to help you?
In a word, yeah.
Okay. My guess is that some kind of code is involved. You said that there are numerical references on the second page?
From
yeah,
Hamlet.
Passages from Hamlet.
Maybe all that matters is the individual numbers and what order they're in. Try applying the numbers to what Amelinda wrote. Like, if the first number is 3, write down what the third letter is.
Okay.
And if the second number's 5, I count 5 letters from
Okay.
there and write it down. Okay, I can do this. I won't call you again until after I've opened it.
Okay. So I took a picture of these. So it's 1 L and then 3. 1, 2, 3 L E and then 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. B. And then 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. E. And 3. 1, 2, 3. N. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. U. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. D. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. D. And then the letter X. Yes. Dr. Bole, this completes our transaction. The Whisper is now yours.
Whoa,
Respect
this
its
is
power.
weird. I better
As my
call
grandfather
Nancy and
found
read
out
this to her
in
word
doing
for
this,
word.
Skull quite often. Skull!
Wow, Bess, that is weird.
We have reached a
No,
point where we can
I'll
drink.
tell you what's weird. The box the letter is in is padded, and it has this round indentation in it that's the exact size of a human skull. It's like it used to contain a skull, but now it doesn't.
Good job, Bess. I'm gonna poke around here and see if I can find out anything about a skull called the Whisperer. You better go take care of Lamont.
Would you believe it? The guy is still sneezing. He must keep nose spray around because something's wrong with his sinuses. Oh, he's gonna hate me.
I just realized I was talking while I was muted because I was blowing my nose. Drink several times because there was a bunch of skulls.
I haven't done that. Can't check that off yet. All done.
Okay, we figured out the receipts.
Still have to do that. I haven't done that.
Okay, gotta figure stuff out about the skull. Let's go talk to Henry. Hey, Henry.
Yes?
I'll check back with you later.
Hi, Henry.
Hello again.
Hello.
Whose boat is tied up down there where the bayou comes up to the cemetery? Do you know?
The bayou.
That would be my boat. Comes in very handy when I need to forage for certain swamp-dwelling plants.
All right.
Nice talking to you.
Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for coming by. Let's go see the iguana. Hey, lizard. Hi, lizard. Oh.
What was that?
That was Uncle Bruno's pet iguana, Iggy.
Iggy.
He's always in here stealing paper. He must be using it to build a nest.
Iggy pancakes?
Look, I had all those books arranged so they fit perfectly in that box. Put them back in, okay? I don't have time.
Fine.
I just want to look through this one book.
Go right ahead. After you put all those other books back.
Fine. Not quite tall enough. That's a good height. Maybe not for that one. What if we move this? Oh, but there's none of them are skinnier than that. This is not correct. Okay, so this one has to be connected to these two, but I kind of want to move these up. Have that underneath. These puzzles are always so challenging. Tetris Extreme! Basically. There we go. Crystal Skulls. Fact or fable? Hotchkiss. Oh, drink. Oh, yes, we get to talk to Hotchkiss. I love Hotchkiss. Okay, just drink a bunch. This is going to say skull a lot. An overview. One of the most ancient and widespread legends known to humankind can be summed up thusly. Scattered over the earth are 13 humanoid skulls carved out of pure crystal. At some point in the future, fate will bring these 13 skulls together and they will speak, imparting wisdom that will save the human race from annihilation and usher in a golden era of peace and enlightenment. There are several versions of this legend. In one, the skulls are created by Mayans Incans, or Aztecs, and collectively form a repository of information detailing how and why humans came to be. Another legend creates their creation to the extraterrestrials who seeded the earth with the human race and left the skulls behind to explain their actions at some point in the future. Yet another contends the skulls are ancient in origin, but more important, that the skull is somehow magical in and of itself. The distinctive gifts they offer their owners are reputedly include precognition, clairvoyance, telekinesis, and of course immortality. Some variations combine all of the above. What is both indisputable and intriguing about the general legend and its smaller, colorful variations is that several mysterious skulls have indeed been discovered in the past millennium, turning up in all corners of the earth. What follows is an examination of everything that is currently known about these skulls in hopes of separating the facts of their existence from the fantasies of human imagination. The Whisperer. The first documented reference to the crystal skull, known as the Whisperer, came in 1532, shortly after Hernando de Soto helped Francisco Pizarro ambush and capture the Incan Empire at Atahualpa. I'm not going to try that again. At the Battle of Camarica? De Soto's aide de camp, while updating the De Soto's expedition records, noted that during that person's subsequent imprisonment, De Soto befriended the Incan ruler. In time, that person told De Soto a secret. He possessed an exquisitely detailed life-size human skull that the ancient ones had carved out of pure, clear crystal. If I could see it, I could probably tell you. It's this one. This one. He happened upon it at the hut of a deceased high priest whose astonishingly advanced age has caused his fellow priests, out of fear and jealousy, to slip him a fatal dose of poison. Alupa took a fancy to the skull and kept it, and soon realized that the skull, which he contended would sometimes whisper to him in an unearthly tone using unfamiliar words, was giving his immunity to all human ailments. As long as he possessed the skull, the guy told De Soto he would live forever. But like the priest before him, and like everyone who possessed this particular skull after him, Atahualpa? That's a lot of syllables. Look at my cat. Look at his little toes covering his face. He's so cute. But like the priest before him and like everyone who possessed a distraction kitty, honestly. But like the priest before him and like everyone who possessed this particular skull after him, this guy soon discovered that while the skull could perhaps protect him from the ravages of time and nature, it was no match for the treachery of his fellow man. To De Soto's great surprise and dismay, Pizarro had this guy executed. Although there is no mention of the skull in De Soto's records, it is highly doubtful that the Spaniard would have left such a treasure behind when he returned to Europe in 1536. Indeed, the next documented reference to the crystal skull, which this guy seemed to have inadvertently bequeathed to De Soto, came in a letter written by a nobleman in the court of Philip II, the member of the Austrian Habsburg family who took over the Spanish Empire in 1556. While aghast at the Habsburg Palace in Vienna, the nobleman mentions encountering a crystalline head of death, which a manservant swore made utterances strange and low, too terrible for the ear to bear. Apparently the skull then made its way to France, which most likely via Anne of Austria, who married King Louis VIII of France in 1615, because the next reference to a death's head carved from remarkably clear crystal can be found in the manifest of the ship belonging to René Robert Cavalier, Sieur de la Salle, a French explorer who in 1684 was preparing for a journey that would take the skull ironically back to the new world from which it had come. Mustache party. The fact that La Salle took the skull with him on his expedition to colonize the Mississippi River Valley suggests that he may have been aware of its reputation for conferring immortality upon its owner. But once again, his real enemy provided to not be age or disease, but his fellow man. A group of his men stranded in what is now Texas after the expedition landed in the wrong place and antagonized the local Native Americans, eventually mutinized and killed LaSalle so they could abandon their mission and head for the relative safety of the French outposts in Canada. Wow, it's hitting. It's hitting Makoto's home and Geek's home all in one sentence. Look at that. I love how this guy isn't changed to this guy. Yep. I'm not going to try to pronounce it 18 times. The Whisperer, however, appears to have been left behind and didn't reappear until almost 200 years later. The photo to the right, found in the basement of the library in Jonesboro, Arkansas, suggests that by 1881, this guy's crystal skull had found itself in the hands of a traveling huckster who apparently used it to lure. The Whisperer crystal skull wondered the ancient Incan world. Inquire inside. July 17th, 1881. To lure potential patrons to his wagon so he could sell them various balms and elixirs. If he is the same Curtis Caldwell who, according to census records, settled in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, he lived and worked to the ripe old age of 93, dying only when a dissatisfied customer set fire to his house in a fit of anger? Sounds like The Sims. If the Whisperer was in Caldwell's house, it no doubt survived the fire, but exactly what happened to it next has provided impossible to discern, and its current whereabouts is a mystery. But what is known about the skull's previous owner could prove very useful in solving that mystery, for all the people who have possessed it to have two things in common. Whoa. Gotta breathe. They lived for an unusually long time, and they always, without exception, met with death at the hand of another. In other words, the trail that leads to the discovery on this particular crystal skull will likely be the one that begins with murder. The skull brings a lot of death with it? Yeah, murder. Okay, just like chug for like 2 whole minutes because there were so many skulls in there. Okay.
All done. Check. Still have to do that.
Let's talk to Henry.
Yes.
Hey, Henry.
How did Bruno die, if you don't mind my asking?
Just bring up the
dropped dead in
trauma.
front hallway. I mean, the guy was 95.
I dropped unconscious in the hallway.
Myocardial infarction. That's doctor speak for heart attack.
Attending physician Dr. Gilbert Buford, 504-555-9970. Is that Bruno's doctor?
Wait, that's in a few
And
days,
his
May
best friend,
1st.
or so I'm told. I've never met him.
Interesting keychain.
That's one of Uncle Bruno's glass eyes. That's the one he
Gimme.
was wearing when he died.
How nice.
Anything else?
Give me your keychain. I need it for my eyeball collection.
Groovy.
All done. Can't check that off yet.
Well, let's look at that card. Nonsense. Bunch of nonsense letters. Ah! I want to call Hotchkiss.
Yes, hello.
Hi, my name's Nancy Drew. Is this Professor Hotchkiss?
I am she, Nancy Drew. Your name
I
has
love
a ring
Hotchkiss.
to it. Do
I
know?
love this
Yes,
woman.
as a matter of fact, we met a little while back in Wisconsin.
Oh, yes, you were the delightful young lady doling out the samples in the tasting room of that cheese factory.
No.
Yum, yum.
I became your
I met
research
you at Wickford
assistant.
Castle.
That's ridiculous. There was no cheese tasting room at Wickford Castle.
No, we were both guests there. I found a journal written by Marie Antoinette, which you translated. Remember?
Thanks to you, suddenly all I can think about is how wonderful a nice big slab of Colby cheese would
That
taste
would be
right
good. Some
now.
cheese.
Listen, Mandy, I'm on the
I
deadline,
could go for
so
some
if you could
cheese.
please just tell me why you called.
But my name isn't...
Deadline. Let's cut to the chase, shall we? Chop chop.
Did a man
Chop,
from
chop.
New Orleans named Bruno Bollet ever call you?
Ah, now there's a name you can remember.
Remember Belay, but not Drew.
And French. I must
Nice and
study
French.
French history.
Remember how eccentric she was?
Yes,
I
know.
love her.
So did Bruno Bollet
I
call you?
love
Indeed, he
her.
did. Oui, oui.
Wee wee.
Why did he call, if you don't mind my asking?
Because he had read my book, of
Oh,
course.
okay.
The Crystal Skulls.
Skulls.
Fact or fable, one of my best efforts. Sold like hotcakes, smothered in a rich, tangy lemon sauce.
Did he say anything about owning one of the skulls
Skulls.
himself?
I would have hung up on him straight away if he had. I tell you, Brandy, if I had $1 for every crackpot who's called claiming to own one of those skulls, I'd be able to dine at the Russian tea room every evening for the rest of my life. All right, that's a bit of hyperbole, but you get the picture. No. If memory serves, we talked mostly about the skull called the Whisperer.
Skull.
He wanted to know if I had learned any more about it since my book was published, which I hadn't, or if I had any theory as to what happened to it, which I didn't.
And that was the extent of your conversation?
Well, now, let me think. My, such insatiable curiosity, Nellie. You remind
Nellie?
me of someone I encountered on one of my journeys. But
Yeah,
for the
Nancy
life of me,
Drew.
I cannot remember her name or the circumstances.
Nancy Drew?
Wickford Castle.
Ah, the eyes have it.
I'm sorry?
That's what Bruno Bolet said when I turned the tables and asked him if he had any idea where the Whisperer was. He said, the eyes have it. Then he chuckled and hung up.
The eyes have it.
How much would a crystal skull like
Skull?
the Whisperer be worth?
In this crazy day and age, where the short hair and used tissues of celebrities get sold for thousands of dollars, there's absolutely no telling, Candy. $500,000
Candy?
easily. Maybe even $1 million. Maybe 2. Maybe 10. The sky's the
That's a
limit.
lot of
Cha-ching.
If someone found a
Possibilities.
skull made of crystal,
Skulls.
how could they be sure it's one of the crystal skulls?
Wonderful question, Francie. How indeed? Because there are sure to be thousands of fakes out there. Perhaps tens of thousands. But remember, the real skulls were made long before the tools commonly used for carving today were invented. Which means, let's put on our thinking caps.
Do you mean our thinking skulls?
Modern day tools would have left marks if the skull was a fake?
Exactly so. Mind you, the marks on a good fake would be microscopic and thus imperceptible
Microscopic?
to the human eye. However, any thorough laboratory analysis would quickly
Laboratory.
unmask a counterfeit.
So the only way to prove that a skull is the real deal is by proving it's not a fake?
And by examining its provenance.
Provenance.
Its history of ownership. If it can be shown that a particular specimen has been passed along from antiquity into modern times and didn't just suddenly appear
I love this
in,
woman.
say,
She's
Germany
literally
in the mid-19th
Hotchkiss is
century,
my
that would
favorite
tell us
character
that
in this
the
entire
authenticity
game
as
series.
The idea that the Whisperer can make its owner immortal, do you believe that?
I believe that things that defy any so-called rational explanations happen all the time, Nessie. Now, does
Nessie.
that mean there are mysterious external forces at work in the universe of which we do not and cannot ever have full knowledge? Or does it all boil down to us? If the human heart desperately wants something to be true, does the human mind have the power to make it true? Who knows?
Who knows?
Questions, questions, questions. Oh, how dreary life would be without them.
In your book, you said that all the people who've ever owned the Whisperer were murdered.
Murder!
Bolet dropped dead of a heart attack.
You don't know that.
Saying the Whisperer was in his possession after all? The scallywag!
Scallywag!
Oh, that's right. I would have hung up on him. Well, if that's the case, then I strongly suggest you take a close look at his so-called heart attack, Sandy. Because if he owned the skull and he died, I guarantee you it was at the hands of someone
The
else.
Scallywags.
My name's not Beatrice Gertrude Winifred Hotchkiss.
Are you sure that's your name? Because you keep forgetting everyone else's. Okay.
Still have to do that.
I need to call his doctor. I love scallywags. It's such a good word.
This is Dr. Gilbert Buford's answering service.
How may I help you?
I need to talk to Dr. Buford. Could you maybe give me a number where I can reach him?
No, ma'am, I cannot. Is this an emergency?
Yes.
Sort of. I mean, it's not a medical emergency. See, I'm only going to be in town for a short time, and Dr. Buford and I have this mutual friend who died recently.
No, see, it's not her
And I
fault. She's got
just
so many
really
names in her
need to
head
talk to
of
you about it.
hers.
Need some consoling, huh?
True, she does have a lot of names in her brain.
Consoling. That's it exactly.
Well, tell you what. It's against the rules to give you his phone number, but I can tell you that now that he's all but retired, Dr. Buford spends most of his evenings at his favorite gumbo stand down in the French Quarter.
The gumbo
If you really need
stand.
to talk to him, you can probably
That's
find him
across the
there.
street from our
Great.
hotel.
Do you know the address?
It's at the corner of Rampart and Domain.
Rampart and
Did you say Rampart and
Domain.
Domain?
I did indeed. Granny Pumpkin's Cajun Cooking.
Granny
They make
Pumpkins.
some darn fine gumbo.
I love Louisiana
Thank you very
accents.
You're welcome, and I'm truly sorry about your loss.
My loss?
Nancy.
That mutual friend of yours and Dr. Buford's.
Oh, right. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Bye.
Ah! I lost my mouse. Bess! I almost said Bestifer, and I think I'm gonna call her that the rest of the day. Bestifer.
Hi, Bess. It's me.
So what's been happening? Tell me everything.
Well, let's see. Since the last time we talked, I was just about getting ready to...
She forgot her own line. Nancy. I know, that's like the #1 rule of being a
To
snoop.
this doctor named Gilbert Buford, who, as it turns out, likes to hang out at a gumbo stand called Granny Pumpkin's Cajun Cookin', which should be right across from our hotel.
You just want me to talk to him?
Yes.
That's it? Nothing nefarious? No black ops stuff?
He was Bruno Bollet's doctor, and apparently his best
He also
friend,
has a
too.
lot to
I
say.
just need for you to see if he
Unfortunately.
thinks there's anything weird about the way Bruno died.
What do you mean by weird?
I mean, I kind of think maybe Bruno was murdered.
Murdered? By whom?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Everyone's a suspect at this point.
Everyone's a
Including this
suspect.
Gilbert Buford guy?
Well,
Great, I'm gonna be chatting up Jack the Ripper.
oh, I'm sure the guy's fine, but
I love
he's subtle.
Bess.
Just
The characters in this game are pretty good.
Well, I can see the gumbo stand from our balcony. If he's the guy that's sitting down there, I guess he looks harmless. Okay,
But
I'll
is he
talk to him.
harmless?
Thanks, Bess.
That's
Let
the
me know what
question,
happens.
Bess.
Cheerio.
Cheerio.
Why, hello, young lady.
Hello.
How kind of you to grace an old man with your lovely presence.
Are you Dr. Gilbert
I like her little
I'm
little
delighted
giggle.
to report that I am indeed.
Your answering service said I'd probably find you here.
This here is my favorite spot in the whole city. Delicious gumbo, pleasing view, particularly now, I might add.
My name's Bess Marvin. I'd like to ask you some questions about Bruno Bollet, if that's okay.
I'd prefer
It
some
rhymes.
matter of a happier nature, but I do not want to seem inhospitable, so what is it you want to know?
Is it true that Dr. Bollet was your best friend?
Well, now, I was certainly his
Besties.
best friend, but I cannot honestly say that he was mine. Fact is,
Oh.
while socializing with my fellow man, particularly with pretty young women such as yourself, has always been a source of pleasure for me, Bruno was just the opposite. Unfortunately, the older he got, the more numerous his idiosyncrasies
That's
became.
understandable.
And the less concern about their negative effect upon others he became.
His idiosyncrasies didn't bother you?
Now, as a doctor of medicine, I am not only accustomed to dealing with the abnormal, but I find that I'm actually drawn to
Huh,
it.
okay.
I, for one, thoroughly enjoyed Bruno's outlandish personality. Although, at the same time, I fear it may have played a role in his demise.
How so?
You see, he died of a myocardial infarction, most likely caused by age-related atherosclerosis.
That's some
Dying
big
of a
words.
heart attack is all too common for people who are socially isolated, and Bruno Bollet had most certainly become that.
Did they do an autopsy on Dr. Bollet?
No. Given Bruno's advanced age and the
Advanced
absence of any
age.
indication of foul play, an autopsy was deemed unnecessary, and the body was cremated according to Bruno's wishes.
Did Dr. Bollet ever say anything to you about owning a crystal skull?
Why, yes. Yes, he did. In fact,
Anything
he
else
showed
about
me
it?
one. Said it
Oh,
had
skull.
magical powers. Said owning it was going to allow him to live forever. I thought it was utter nonsense and told him so. Well, he didn't appreciate that at all. Refused to talk to me for a full 2 weeks.
Do you have any idea where he kept it?
No. He was terrified that someone would steal it from him, so he told no one its location.
Valid.
Not even me. Tell me, Miss Bess, what do you know about that crystal skull?
Nothing.
This friend of mine, who is also a friend of Henry Bolet, you know, Dr. Bolet's great-nephew. Anyway, while she was visiting Henry, she saw this book in Bruno's library about the legendary crystal skulls and was kind of intrigued and thought that since Henry said that you were pretty much Bruno's only friend, maybe Bruno had said something to you about it, and as it turns out, he had.
Bess isn't great under pressure.
That's all I know.
I see. Well, much as I'd like to believe that skull holds the key to immortality, I'm afraid Bruno's passing proves it's worthless. Although it would make an attractive paperweight, as I recall. Tell your friend not to give it another thought.
Where was Dr. Bolet when he had his MI?
In the foyer of his house, just inside the front door.
Oh, man.
In fact, I hadn't seen him for a while, so I picked that day to pay him a visit. I walked up to the front door, found it unlocked as usual.
You don't think it's this guy who's after the skull?
There he was.
I mean, he sounds a little sus right now. He walked in just as he died, so
his housekeeper came running in and started
he could have easily murdered him.
Carrying on until finally I sent her out of the room so she could summon.
He's also a
an
doctor, so he knows
ambulance.
how to do
I could
things.
once again hear myself think. Well, let's see. Then I knelt down and saw that he wasn't breathing. So I pulled him away from the doorway so I'd have more room to work on him and began chest compressions. I continued until the medics arrived, but nothing they did made a difference either.
Was Dr. Bolet unconscious the whole time?
Yes, he was.
Okay.
Can you remember anything that might indicate what he was doing by the front door? I mean, had he just come in from a walk? Was he wearing a hat?
Was he wearing a
holding
hat?
anything? Had he dropped something? An umbrella? Sunglasses?
Wait a minute. Why, yes, he was holding something.
What was he
a
holding?
Piece of paper. And on the floor next to him was an envelope. He must have collapsed while reading a letter.
What was in the letter?
Do you know what happened to it?
Now, I know the letter was no longer in Bruno's hand when the paramedics arrived, so perhaps he released the letter when I moved him. And yet,
Maybe
I do
you
not
took
recall
it.
seeing it on the floor when they wheeled him out the door. Iggy.
Iggy.
Iggy. Iggy is an iguana Bruno befriended, then turned loose in his home. It soon developed the annoying habit of stealing
The housekeeper?
paper and stockpiling
Could also be
it
Iggy,
in the
though.
vent system.
Are you saying an iguana made off with the letter Bruno had been reading?
It would not have been the first time a missing document ended up in Iggy's possession. Renee would periodically call me saying the lizard had absconded with one of Bruno's prescriptions and would I please write her up a replacement. In any case, Bruno once told me he was training Iggy. Said he taught Iggy to retrieve the things it had stolen.
Nice.
Do you think it's possible that Renee caused Dr. Bolet's death by, say, hoarding the pills from those missing prescriptions and giving them to him all at once?
No. Had he died of an overdose of the medications I had prescribed, the manner of his death would have been quite different. But he died of a heart attack. Of that, I am certain. However,
How certain,
I
though?
know for a fact that Renee is deeply involved in the practice of hoodoo. And as Bruno's housekeeper, she had ample opportunity to use it against my poor old friend.
You mean hoodoo really works?
Young lady, never, ever underestimate the power of suggestion.
True.
If a person believes in something, even on a subconscious level, fantasy can easily become fact. And who knows what rubbish Renee filled Bruno's mind with.
Also
Drink
true.
this, don't eat that. This brings good luck, that brings bad, day in and day out. Even if he said he didn't believe a word of it, who knows how much his subconscious was absorbing. He was very old.
Who do you
and
think it works?
vulnerable.
You think
So
that
could Renee have caused
Renee
Bruno
killed
to
him with
have that
hoodoo?
fatal heart attack? There's not a doubt in my mind she could indeed.
Thanks for your time.
Feel free to drop by anytime.
Should we go see our friend Lamont while we're as Bess?
I can can check that off. I still need to do that.
Sneeze lady, what's going on?
In all your journeys through the wonderful world of junk, have you ever come across one of those legendary crystal skulls?
Skull.
What makes you ask that?
You have so many other oddities in here, I was just wondering.
No. I know the legend, of course, and I sure wouldn't mind getting my hands on one of those babies. I mean, I could sell it for a fortune, but no such luck. Funny. I've been thinking about those skulls lately. A lot.
Seems like everyone
Really?
has.
Hey, maybe we got some kind of psychic thing going here. Quick, think of a number between 1 and 10 and I'll try to guess it. You thinking of a number? Okay, 4.
9.
Darn. Guess it was just a coincidence.
Guess so.
Just a quinky dink.
That gumbo stand outside? What do you think? Is it pretty authentic?
Outstanding. Just watch the hot
All right.
sauce. Whatever's in it gives my stomach instant fits.
Good to
There's a
know.
man sitting at the gumbo stand outside named Gilbert Buford. Do you know him?
We're not close personal friends or anything, but I certainly know of him. Comes from one of the wealthiest and most prominent families in New Orleans.
Interesting.
And on top of all that, he's a doctor. Guy's gotta be rolling in dough. Must be nice, huh?
Okay,
I'm gonna
so
keep browsing if that's
Buford
okay.
is
You got a
rich.
question, just holler.
So Dr. Buford is a rich man.
Haven't done that yet.
Let's see if anything else to say.
Another question?
Nope.
Thanks for your time.
I would
Feel
like
free to
some
drop
food
by
though.
Anytime.
Hey, what'll
Give me
be?
some lunch.
Enjoy.
That looks really good.
That was yummy.
Jambalaya. I think I would like jambalaya.
Hello?
Hi, Nance. Okay, here's what's been happening at my end.
And that's pretty much it.
That's
Good
pretty
work.
much it.
I'll take it from here. Thanks again.
Good luck. Bye.
Ah! My mouse is stuck. There we go.
I haven't done
Okay.
that. I haven't done that. Still have to do that.
Got the symbols.
Can't check that
Card
off
I
yet.
found. We
Jack,
called the doctor. We
Can't
called.
check that off yet.
Okay, find the letter. How do we find Iggy? Henry?
Yes.
I'll let you get back. to
Where's
work.
the lizard?
Groovy.
Hello again.
Did Dr. Bolet ever say anything to you about a crystal skull? He
Skull?
may have referred to it as the Whisperer.
No, he never so much as mentioned a crystal
Skull.
skull, whispering or otherwise.
Whispering or otherwise.
Were you in the house when Dr. Bolet passed away?
I was indeed. I was in the library cleaning when all of a sudden I heard a big thump. I hurried out to investigate, and sure enough, there was Dr. Bolet lying by the front door. And as I rushed over to him, the door opened and in walked Gilbert Buford. He took one look
All right,
at
their
Dr.
stories
Bolet
kinda
and hollered
match.
at me to call 911. So I ran back into the library and did just that.
However,
when I came back out,
she says
Gilbert
she was there
leaning
before
over
Buford,
Dr. Bolet,
and Buford said he
listening
was
to
there
breathing, I
first.
suppose. And then he started pushing up and down on his chest, but it was too late. Even I could tell that Dr. Bolet was gone.
How was it that Gilbert was able to just walk right in like that?
As you yourself discovered, people around here seldom lock their front doors during the day. But you know, in the back of my mind, I have always wondered about Gilbert Buford showing up at the door at that exact moment.
I
It's a little
understand that
sus.
Dr.
They're both
Bolet
a little
had some
sus.
Interesting pets, like an iguana.
That man never met a creature he didn't like. He trained them to do all kinds of silly tricks, then let them run free, inside the house as well as out.
As well as out.
Do you know
Who's
how he went
outside?
about training them?
I surely do not. Don't get me wrong. I liked Dr. Bolet, I truly did. But I swear, sometimes his activities made as much sense to me as bathing in a bayou full of gators.
Bathing
I'll
in a
leave you to your
bayou full of
party.
gators.
Thanks for coming by.
Oh, let's save our game.
That was quick.
Oh,
Nice talking to
it's
you.
an accident.
Fare thee well.
Fare thee well.
I haven't done that.
How do I find an Iggy? Oh, I can move these around. Toothbrush.
Still have to do that.
Okay, we have to find the letter from Iggy. Figure out the card is in the book. Figure out the deals with the symbols on Renee's wall. Figure out the grandfather clock, which is later in the game, I think. I'm waiting to hear her say, bless their heart. I don't know if she says that. I don't remember.
I haven't done
Explore
that.
the garden. Fake books.
Still have to do that.
Skeleton
done
room. What am I missing in here? Oh, this. This is what I'm missing. It's a list of everyone who's died. Everyone who's died. What's the most recent one? Oh, this is going backwards. Oh, okay. What's the first one? Peter P. Leech Lane. July 3rd, 1965. In Crying Crypts. Some of these names are really funny. How far back? This is as far as back as it goes. This is the first one, is 1965. But some of these names are like puns. I'm trying to find one of them. Polyester Givens. Claude Nimbus. Yeah, that one too. Frederick Randolph Rudolph. It's not a pun, it's just funny. I don't know. We'll have to we'll look at that more later.
Did that.
There we go. That's
Still
what we
have
missed.
to do that.
Okay, we got to figure out the fake books. I'm gonna call Ned for a hint.
Hello, Nancy?
Hey, Ned.
It's about time you called. Did you make it to New Orleans okay?
Yep.
Yep.
Have you seen Henry?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure I like the way you said that.
So I didn't get distracted by the names.
He's fine.
I love that their names
Well,
are so
he's the
funny.
executor of his great uncle Bruno's estate, which he's not real happy about. But he and his great uncle weren't that close, so he's not grief-stricken or anything.
Well then, are you okay?
Other than being attacked on my way into Henry's house by a skeleton wearing a red ascot and getting knocked out by the smoke bomb he threw at me, I'm fine too.
Yeah, just pretty casual day as
Let's
a Nancy
just say
Drew.
that I've stumbled onto a mystery, and I'm not leaving till I solve it.
Why am I not surprised? Is Bess with you?
No, but she has been helping me.
So tell me about this skeleton
I don't
man.
want to.
Well, it was someone in a costume, obviously. He or she
There's
was
so
leaning
much
over
talking
something
in this
the great
game.
room when I walked in and surprised them.
So they threw a smoke bomb at you and ran?
Yeah, I must have interrupted whatever they were doing.
What were they leaning over?
A scale model of the cemetery next door. Henry says his great-uncle Bruno made it so he could keep track of who was buried there. Apparently, Bruno used to oversee the cemetery. And right near the scale model, I found a tracing of some kind of symbol. I'm thinking maybe Skeleton Man dropped it.
Why would Skeleton Man be interested in the scale model of a cemetery?
Good question.
Why not?
Maybe I'll take a real good look around in there and see if I can find out.
Good idea.
Give
Feel
me a
like
hint.
giving me a hint?
It'd be my pleasure.
I have a feeling the paintings in the great room need to be arranged a certain way. Any idea what that certain way is?
Remember that bookmarker you found in the book about the crystal skulls? Well, take a good look
Okay.
at the paintings and see if something in each painting corresponds to something on that card.
Got it.
If so, you'll be on your way.
Great, I really appreciate it.
My pleasure. Bye.
Bye. Okay. So it's T, B, F, M, L, H, A, P, U. Alright, so use umbrella. So T. Toothbrush. B. Banana. F. Fan. M. Monkey. L. Lollipop. Hat. Axe. Puppy. Umbrella. That was quick. Secret tunnel! Ooh. Secret peephole. Achoo! Whoa. There's my sneeze from earlier. Eye of the Beholder. I've got to go take a look at that book later.
Come on, Summer. Give me a break here. You never said anything about that.
Thank you, Makoto.
What am I supposed to know? I mean, what am I, telepathic? No, come on. Don't get upset. Look, I'll see what I can do, okay?
What do you mean, something else?
Something else?
You gotta be kidding me, Summer.
Come on, Summer.
Money? No, I meant I don't have it now, but I will soon, okay? Bye.
Summer doesn't seem like a great person. Spiderweb. Okay. I'm just gonna take a picture of this versus writing it down. Let's go get the key from the spiderweb. Makoto, I'll tell you when to look away. Ah, I'm going backwards. Okay, we're about to reach the spider. Don't look. Giving you a second. And now I'm going in now. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one's 6? I did that backwards. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Okay, Makoto, you're good. No more spiders. Secret room. Oh, holding a loquat. Jack in the Box. Oh, sorry, there's a spider. I didn't realize there was a spider in there. I'm gonna do this one more time to take note of the notes. Look away. C. 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 D. E. 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 D. C. D. E. C. Okay. I almost thought when you were spitting. Thankfully, I'm sitting at the moment. That's good. Okay. We're done with the spider. Gum. Nancy, please stop chewing in my ears. Eyeball.
Gotcha.
Got it. Calendar. 2007. That's a little suspicious. Shiver Parlor House. Arg Chateau. Iridescent Pearl West Bank.
May 31st. That's today.
That's my wedding anniversary! Scuttled Bones, Rampart and Dumaine. That's our hotel. Davy Jones, Beverly Knoll, Bilge Rats, Indian Beach, Kraken, Parlor House, Black Spot, Rampart and Dumaine, Avast Ye, Beverly Knoll, Odd Calendar, Skeleton Men. Bruno, as usual, a good time was had by all. Your friend and fellow Jolly Roger Gilbert. Little sus. On this day, November 8th, 1952, the Jolly Roger crew of New Orleans hereby invites Dr. Bruno Sinclair Bollet to join its hallowed ranks. Speak of this to no one save the man who has championed you and will, should you accept this invitation, serve as your sponsor during the initiation process. Dr. Gilbert Buford. Welcome. Short Stories for Tired Eyes by Bruno Bollet. Dedicated to those who hear the whisper. Table of contents. Time will tell. A librarian's tale. The history of Quincy T. Booker's teeth. Steps in the right direction. The key to the statues. The statues are key. Plentiful pirates and nautical nonsense. Okay, we're not doing this right now. Teeth! Ooh, wait, we can put in the spell.
Pa, cha, moo, pa, dee, moo, pa.
Eyeball. Ooh. The last denizen buried on my guard will start your haunting through the graveyard. What's written on the head sewn will lead you another, and so on and so forth till tiny treasure you discover. We're going on a scavenger hunt in the graveyards. Oh, we can play. What's it called? Eyeball thingy.
This must be where I'm supposed to put all the glass eyes I've found. Let's see how we're doing.
There are 25. That's what I thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 eyeballs. But we can get one from here now. Eyeball.
There
That's
must be
the
another
exit.
way out. Here, Iggy, Iggy, Iggy.
Here, Iggy, Iggy, Iggy.
Come here, Iggy. Got something for ya.
A nice juicy loquat. Iggy, let's dress him up as a pirate. We're missing his hat. Let's dress him as like a little mailman. Phone call? Okay. Mail! Milo, Research and Technology. Dear Dr. Bollet, I've completed my review of the data gleaned from the test I ran last Tuesday on the crystal line replica of the human skull, which you and Miss Amand brought in. What follows is a sample answer regarding its authenticity, which the two of you requested. The analysis of the skull, while made on remarkably pure crystal, was carved using modern instruments. In layman's terms, the skull is a fake. Again, thank you for allowing Milo Research and Technology to serve you. Sincerely, Chaz Milo. So Chaz gave Bruno a heart attack by telling him that the skull was a fake. Okay, we're going to play some skee ball. And if we turn them all to chickens, we get an Easter egg. Oh, man. Oh. Okay, chicken. Oh. Chicken. Oh, brother. Chicken. Chicken. Chicken! Chicken. No, that's teeth. And we should have a thing in our bag. Let's get the eyeball now. Woo. Ugh. Skee ball so hard. We bowling for eyeballs? Like bowling for soup, but bowling for eyeballs. But no, we're playing skee ball for eyeballs. And we already got an Easter egg. New band name, Bowling for Eyeballs. You miss it? It's okay. We haven't seen the egg yet. It's in our inventory, but we haven't gotten to look at it yet. No. Oh, I was so afraid I was gonna hit the one on the side. Really? Okay. One more. Yes. Eyeball? Eyeball for eyeballs.
Can't check that off yet. Still have to do that. Can't check that off
Dress Up
yet.
Iggy's an optometrist.
Still have to do that. Can't check that off yet. Still have to do that. All done.
So many eyeballs? Yeah, there's gonna be 25.
Check, check. Did that.
Okay, let's go get the eyeball from outside. Because there's one in the spider spot, but don't worry, there's not going to be a spider this time. Let's also get another loquat. Bees. Okay. So this is middle C. So let's do 1, 2, 3. So 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 3. So one costume down, 3 more so informer to get their straps colored. Nice, making good progress. How many eyeballs we got now? 10. Not bad.
Still have to do that. All done. Check. I haven't done that. Can't check that off yet. Can't check that off yet. Still have to do that.
Okay, we need to go ask Bruno about the glass eye that he has on a keychain and if I can take it.
Yes?
Do you think I could borrow your keychain? The one that has Bruno's glass eye on it?
You want to borrow it? What for?
Actually,
I need it.
All I really want is the eye. I mean, it's just so cool.
What if you break it?
I won't. I'll be really careful, I promise.
I don't think I want to take that chance. Sorry.
The box of your great uncle's things that you sold to Zeke's curio shop, that was a no-no, wasn't it?
What box of things? I don't know what you're talking about.
He's so cute.
I checked out that half-burned receipt from Zeke's that I found in the fireplace.
Well, somebody screwed
the
up
cutest.
somewhere because I haven't sold anything to anybody. Why would I sell one lousy box of stuff when I'm about to inherit a whole house full of stuff?
Because you needed quick cash for
You
Summer.
needed some quick cash in order to keep Summer happy, didn't you?
How do you know about her?
Playing detective is actually a lot
I'm
more
a
than
good
hobby with me.
eavesdropping.
I could make a lot of trouble for you, Henry.
Yeah.
But if you come clean, tell me about Summer.
She's this girl I'm in love with. I think she loves me back, but she's so unpredictable, it drives me nuts.
Okay, so just open my TikTok because I had a notification. I have access to TikTok stories now. I can put stories on TikTok. Oh, I'm going to do that later. Oh, I'm pumped.
How is she unpredictable?
Sorry, I'm very
Never was gonna
distractible
make
today.
her happy. Like, just before I left, I took practically every bit of cash I had and bought her a bunch of CDs, you know, to keep her occupied while I was gone, right? Well, soon as I get here, she calls and says her sound system just went bluey.
It just
and
went
I had to
bluey.
buy her a new one, because what good were the CDs I bought her if she couldn't play them? So then
She's got a
so
point.
Then you threw a bunch of Bruno's things into a box and sold it to that curio shop.
Yeah, I wired her the money, but then she called and said she also needed new headphones. Next call, it was new speakers, and now she expects
If
me
you
to
need
buy her a
headphones, you don't need
flat-screen
speakers. It's one or the
TV.
other.
When I try to talk to her about always wanting more like that, she gets really mad. But I'm afraid if I don't give her what she wants, she'll...
She's just with you for your money.
I'm afraid she'll
Break up with her.
I couldn't take that. I mean, she's the only girlfriend...
Gold digger. Yeah, she's a real gold digger.
You'll have, probably. Look, you don't need to go telling Renee or any of those...
Run, boy,
losers
run.
that stuff.
Get out of it. Get out of there, Henry.
I guess I could just forget all about it. Especially if you were to, say, do something for me.
I know. You still want the glass eye? Take it. Go ahead. It's all yours. You want something, I want something. Take it and we're even, okay?
Sounds
Well,
great
it's
to
not like
me.
you sold off half the estate or anything.
$300. That's all I've gotten out of his estate. I swear. Go on, take it. I was naughty, but from now on I'll be nice.
I was naughty.
Do you know anything about the crystal skull that was in that box of junk you sold to Zeke's?
There wasn't any crystal skull in that box.
Are you sure? It would have been inside another box.
Well, I did throw in some smaller boxes. Like I said, I was
One
just
smaller
grabbing
box.
stuff. Was it valuable?
A little
All
bit.
I really know for sure right now
A
is
little
that
bit.
it's missing.
Just a little bit.
Be just my luck to have sold something that wasn't junk to that glorified trash collector.
I'll let you get back to
I'll
work.
let you get back to work.
Sounds good.
I haven't done that. Did that.
Okay.
I haven't done that.
So, should we figure out the book clues or should we figure out the cemetery scavenger hunt? What should we do?
A librarian's tale. Something Bruno Bollet wrote in that Tired Eyes book mentioned the librarian's eye.
Oh, there was another book to go look at on the one shelf. Eye of the Beholder. An eye. I was at 12? Yeah, 12. We're just about halfway there. I would just like to state I like the kid, poor guy. Yeah, he's kind of getting the short end of the stick on everything. I think I don't want to do the cemetery right now. We'll work on the book stuff and Iggy stuff.
Here, Iggy, Iggy, Iggy.
Here, Iggy,
Oh,
Iggy, Iggy. Want a nice, juicy loquat? Optometrist. Bring me what you got. Bring me an eyeball. Yes, an eyeball. Okay, let's look at his book. Oh, I kept it. So I missed the beginning of this one. How do we know the inheritor? We know Henry. Henry is a friend of Ned's. It's more of an acquaintance that Ned found out his dad died, so Nancy was already going to New Orleans, and so Ned was like, hey, can you go check in on my friend? Because Ned's an extrovert, so everyone's his friend. And that's how we're here. And then we walked in, and then there was a skeleton man in the foyer who threw smoke at us, and we passed out on the floor. And now we're here. Okay. Table of contents. Time will tell. A librarian's tale. The history of Quincy T. Booker's teeth. Steps in their direction. Okay. All of these. This takes so long to figure out. At exactly midday, the teacher said to his class, what time will it be when 3 hours have passed? Okay, so midday. Noon. What time will it be when 3 hours have passed? 3 o'clock. Let's pretend it's that time and move ahead 2 hours more. So 3, 4, 5. And from there, let's say that it's 9 hours before. 3 p.m. or 1500. I think it's 3. Like, I think it's like what, not military time. I don't know what's the time called? Like, what's non-military time? Like the normal time that we use. I don't know what that's called. Okay, so 9 hours before 5. So that would be 4, 3, 2, 1, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. 8 a.m. 8 a.m. I have no clash to the Google as I go. 9 hours before. If 6 hours before then, we'd made note of the time. So 6 hours before 8 is 2 a.m. Standard time. Okay. What time would it be if we moved ahead 9? So from 2 a.m. We're doing that though. All the the things in the books. All the puzzles in the books in Legend of the Crystal Skull. With a time. Oh. 11 a.m. Thank you, Makoto.
Oh, you're just doing time conversion?
It's not time conversions. It's at this time, what if it was 4 hours ahead? And then what if it was these hours ahead? That's what I'm doing. It's that thing. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
But it's like riddly.
So you have to solve the riddle.
Yeah, you did this last time. You did this like a few months ago.
Okay.
He's so confused.
I don't remember.
Oh, hey, it's 3:30. Okay, so 11 a.m. Where did we leave off of? Moved ahead 9. His students wrote down 6 numbers in all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what I have. Then went back to their daydreams of things big and small. Okay. At high noon. Makoto says hi. He says hello. The sheriff stopped into the street and addressed Bad Man Bart. 5 hours ago. So 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7 a.m. 5 hours ago, I told you to leave town and you swore you'd be gone in 3. So 7, 8, 9, 10 a.m. Is high noon 11 a.m., Makoto? Huh? High noon's 11? Why is high noon 11?
Noon is 11. High noon. That's how it was in the Wild West.
I hate the Wild West. Okay. 11 a.m. 5 hours ago. So 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 a.m. High noon is 12, but husband just said high noon is 11. Think of the answer to the first one? Oh. When is high noon? What hour is high noon? It isn't 12 p.m. This is not 12 p.m. The Google says it's 12 p.m. This thing says it's not 12 p.m. Okay, I'm going with 12. It makes the most sense. So 12. And then it was 7 a.m. Be gone in 3. 7. So that'd be 10 a.m. The reason why you're still here. I left right when I said I would. Bart exclaimed, but just as I was riding out my horse through a shoe, I took him straight to the blacksmith, but he was real busy. Said it would be 5 hours until he finished with my horse. So 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. So 3 p.m. Better tell him to get a move on, the sheriff drawled, because 2 hours from now, if you're still here, you're going to be real sorry. Understood? Okay. So 2 hours from now. So if it's 3 p.m. Does he have his horse, though, or is he still waiting for his horse? We're going to say he's on his horse right now. No, but he can't. Ah! See the first part again? At high noon, the sheriff stepped into the street and addressed Bad Man Bart. 5 hours ago, I told you to leave town and you swore you'd be gone in 3. There's a reason why you're still here. I left right when I said I would, Bart exclaimed, but just as I was riding out my horse through a shoe, I took him straight to the blacksmith, but he was real busy. Said it would be 5 hours till he finished with my horse. Better tell him to get a move on, the sheriff drawled, because 2 hours from now, if you're still here, you're going to be real sorry. Understand? Okay, hang on. Okay. Oh, okay. He went back to the blacksmith and an hour later was on his way out of town. Oh, and he would. They were talking at high noon. They're talking at high noon. So it is high noon. It said it would be done at 3. He went back, said it would be done in an hour. So it'll be 1 p.m. Got it. I got there. It was midnight. It was midnight on a dark and stormy night. Only 4 hours before. 4 hours before is 8 p.m. Had I seen my dear friend Hollis, who informed me he was leaving for the court of the Star Chamber in a mere 2 hours. So that's 2, so that is 10 p.m. Mere 2 hours and feared he would never return. I realized that 6 hours after he was to enter the chamber, so he was entered the chamber at 10, so 4 hours after that was 2 a.m. I realized that, 6 hours. So 4 a.m. I realized that 6 hours after he was to enter the chamber, I was to surrender myself to Count Blackburn. I had no way of knowing whether after the usual 5 hours of interrogation, so 5 hours after 4 a.m., so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 9 a.m. I'll be able to keep my rendezvous with Lucreta 2 hours later. 11 a.m. Would the Count let me leave, or would he imprison me forever? I was terrified. Okay. Okay. Now this one isn't numbers. However, this one, the first and the third one have 6 times, and the second one has 5. So I think we're missing 1. I don't know which one I'm missing. Okay, A Librarian's Tale. A great keeper of books, it's true am I. Many a reader through me can spy. On wondrous worlds that will never die, you could say it's magic, the librarian's eye. But to get such an eye, you must first take a look at the cards that keep track of every book. The title's the thing, addition's the hook. Title's the thing, addition's the hook. That will let you remove an orb from its nook. Okay. So let's go down. I think these times are for the clock. It is for the clock. Okay, what's the next one? Noon. 7. 10. 3. 1. Okay, so we're missing one of those. 8, 10, 4, 9, 11. Okay, so we're missing a number for the second one. Okay. High noon. 5 hours ago. So 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay, and then 5 hours after 7 is 10. Because that's when the horse will be finished. Better time to get him involved because Sheriff Drawl, because 2 hours from now, which was high noon, so that's 2 p.m. So we missed the 2 in the kind of in the middle. So 12, 7, 10, 2, 3, 1. No. What number did you put in? 2, 7, 10, or 12, 7, 10, 2, 3, 1. That's definitely wrong. Did you look it up? If you looked it up, can you tell me if it's 5 or 6 numbers? I think I have the last ones wrong. So it's 10 a.m. when the horse will be done. It's 6? Okay. You flip the 3 and the 2, so it should be 3, 2, 1. I don't know if I have to go all the way around, but I'm going to. There we go. Thank you, Makoto. Oh, this one's a cat eye. Okay. Now we gotta go to this one. Okay. So I'm gonna write down the book names. I'm just gonna take a picture of them. Okay, so a great keeper of books, it's true am I. Many a reader through me can spy. On wondrous worlds that will never die, you could say it's magic, the librarian's eye. But to get such an eye, you must first take a look at the cards that keep track of every book. The title's the thing, addition's the hook. That will let you remove the orb from its nook. Okay. Just trying to like get to the front. Okay. Camel in the needle's eye. Not one of those you need. Cat's eye. Not one of the names. Okay, I think we need all the ones about an eye. Yeah, final ones with an eye. That's what I thought. Okay, so eye candy. So what did it say again? The title's the thing, addition's the hook. So that would be the 004 is the addition. A librarian's tale is 0. My eye and other tales. Okay. So I have the ones with eyes. What do I do with those numbers? Where do we input them? Talk to Bruno. Add them? Oh,
Yes.
addition is the key.
I'll stop bugging you now.
Groovy.
Add each number individually, so like 511 would be 7, and then 4, 6, 5, like that, or add them all together. Like add 4 to 511 plus 6 plus 401 plus 608. Which adding? Add them all together? Okay. I'm gonna pull this up again. So, 4 plus 511 plus 6 plus 401 plus 608 plus 10. That is 1,540. Don't know what to do with that number. The history of Quincy T. Booker's teeth. Primary teeth history. Filled upper right hand molar. Upper right second molar. Extracted upper... Okay. Permanent teeth. I know this has something to do with which books are pulled. I just don't know what. Steps in the right direction. In a place where bones are buried, so is something too that you seek. Start where Charlie Wicker sleeps. Tread lightly on ground that sinks and seeps. Charlie will give you directions, but count on my shovel to find the way. When you find the place, a monumental task awaits. Okay. I know how to do that one. The key to the statues. The statues are key. Avian statues hide secret bound. Mechanical features. Mechanical feathers from metal were pound. Wires and springs and levers were wound. As levers are pulled, solutions compound. A feather stands up, another falls down. You won't need to peek if you listen to sound. Inside this drawing, a solution is found. Master Buzzards drops key to the ground. That's the thing over by the crypt. Plentiful pirates and nautical nonsense. Stealthily stalking them, famished and anxious, out hunting west waters. He was Canton Coron? I don't know what that is. Out here were the sea-stricken pirates aplenty, a week's worth of looting left their large stomachs empty. Down to the port we'll plunder some dinner, but the truth is that the pirates could have been thinner. Their villainous vessel was bugged down by booty. They would drop off the treasures and away they'd be scooting. They would foul up the village and make a great mess. Down to the mangroves they'd surely digress. Ah, it's a beastie. Swim for your lives. The calm seas stretch, eerie left of surprise. A long-legged beastie whose eyes were aglow had spotted some treasure in the hold down below, and his curious nature could not let it go. So he tore down the hull, and alarmed were the pirates. He started to break down the structures inside it. His nautical naughtiness knocked down the ship and petrified the pirates. And those petrified pirates were muddled and miffed, so they fired their guns at this grand octopus at one leg and two legs, at left legs, then six. But the creature continued with two other arms. The northwestern water wailed in with alarm. The pirates abandoned this nautical nonsense and swam right to shore with their rather large haunches. But gaggle of gunmen got left getting gobbled. The creature was angry, and its own ink it bubbled. So down dove the octopus right to his den. He spit out the bones and fashioned a fence. And each treasure, of course, he had not left behind. He befriended all these baubles in very short time. And long lived this octopus hidden away, but his fate fell quite quickly on one fateful day. Okay, I think that's about dressing up Iggy as a pirate, and we'll get something from that. So this is the one that we need to figure out. So filled upper right second molar, extracted upper right central incisor. Okay. I think this is the baby teeth and this is the permanent teeth. I need to go look at that diagram. And I'm also gonna grab another loquat while we're at it. Bees. Okay, so there's a diagram of teeth. So taking a picture.
Here,
Let's
Iggy,
also
Iggy,
dress Iggy up
come
as a
again,
clown.
Iggy.
You're killing bees or wasps? They're like wasps. They're the wasps. They are wasps. But they go buzz like bees. Just a little bit more evil than bees. Let's make him a clown. I think this might bring us an Easter egg.
Here, Iggy, Iggy, Iggy.
You didn't bring me anything.
Can't check that off yet. Can't check that off yet. All done. Still have to do that.
I looked at the letter.
Can't check that off yet. Still have to do that.
Okay. Let's go figure out those teeth. Oh, I have to end. Let's see if we can figure out the teeth really fast, and then we'll finish. Okay, so I think this is the permanent teeth, and the bottom one is the... It's not permanent teeth because there's less of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there's 10. Yeah, there's 10 there. Okay. So... primary teeth and permanent teeth. You're really getting into this one? I like this game. I think it's fun. There's a lot of puzzles. Okay, so upper right second, upper right central incisor. So okay, so upper right second molar. So that's the very back one. Extracted upper right central incisor. Which is like one of the front ones. Then the upper left central incisor. And then filled lower left lateral incisor. What, the lateral incisor? So that's the second one in. Okay, let's see if that. Okay, so. I think I've done something wrong. Okay, so then lower right canine. You can't read the primary one easy, so no help. That's okay. It's okay. Lower right canine. So that's like the third in. Upper left first bicuspid, which is the 4th. Extracted lower left canine. Then lower left 3rd molar. Yeah, that's not correct. Okay, we will start with this next time. But I do need to get off as husband and I have some places to be tonight. Wrong button. Wrong buttons! There we go. Let me save my game again. There we go. Let me move this and we'll see if we have a friend to raid today. Or make a new friend. New friends are nice too. Whoa. Ah! Okay. Gonna be working on costumes. Sounds like a great plan. Let's see. Let's open Twitch. Do we have any friends playing Nancy Drew? No. None of our friends are playing Nancy Drew right now. So let's see if we can find a new friend. Someone playing... Okay. Oh, let me mute myself so no one can hear anything. Yes, go ahead and grab the raid message if you would like. Okay, so Gab Smolders is playing Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon, and that's literally, what is it, PewDiePie's girlfriend? I think it's PewDiePie's girlfriend. I don't think I want to raid someone playing Nancy Drew with almost 2,000 people. I don't know. No, it's Jacksepticeye's girlfriend. Jacksepticeye's girlfriend. Is there anyone else playing Nancy Drew? Grab that. Oh yes, let me grab that. Let me grab that. Did I get it? Did I get it? No. Let me copy it. There we go. Finally. There. There's an ad on this one. Oh, this person's like at the very end of the game. I don't want to raid someone who's at the very end of the game. Hi, husband. I love how Kitty says hi when you type too. Oh yeah, it'll say anyone that comes into chat. So it'll say hi to me too. Can I help you? Okay. Well, it's 4 o'clock, so I'm getting off. Yeah. Okay, so I have a friend who just went live, but they have a 15-minute stream froze, BRB. Okay. So I have a friend who just went live, but they have a 15-minute starting soon screen, and I don't want to make her like, cause like that's so I don't, Twitch hates you. That sucks. But I mean, if we want to, we can rate a starting soon screen if we want to. Let's see if anyone else is playing Nancy Drew. But they're playing Sims as well, so it's not like Nancy Drew or anything. I don't see anyone else playing Nancy Drew right now. It's a long starting screen. There is reason for it with like when Twitch sends out notifications to make sure like everyone can come in, you know? But they're working on their super sim. So we could raid a starting soon screen. And just be like, hey, we know it's your starting soon screen, but like, we're ending. Or we could just not. Maybe we won't raid today. Maybe we just won't raid today. I want to raid this person in the future sometime. But I'm always ending when she's going live, and with her starting soon screen, it makes it so that she's not on when I'm usually on. So next week, at some point, we should do a later, like a little bit of a longer stream so we can raid her. Okay, but we're not going to. Just go to Simsy or something. Yeah, I can send you to Simsy. She's playing Among Us. So I'll send you to Simsy. Why not? I'll send you to Simsy. She's playing Among Us with all of her friends. It's a great time over there. Just don't take the raid message. You probably will get timed out because bots think things are spam. It's easier. That's true. It is easier. I also feel weird ending without a raid. No raid message. Yeah, no raid message. That's what I said, right? I don't know what I said. But thank you everyone for hanging out with me. I love playing Nancy Drew games with all of you. We will finish this. We should be able to finish it next week. I'd say we're halfway through. And because I have a somewhat knowledge of what the puzzles were from last time I played this, they're not going to be quite as difficult to finish. You're delayed. Remember, that's true. You are delayed. I forget that. Minnie says bye-bye. Bye, Minnie Makoto. I hope you have a great rest of your day as well. Have a great weekend, my friends. I will put the schedule out by Sunday. Probably, and if you want to see the schedule, feel free to join my Discord. It's up there in chat somewhere. The link is. It's also linked down below. You can also do Command Discord if you want to as well. But thank you all, everyone, for hanging out with me. I love you all very much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Not tomorrow. I'll see you on Monday. Goodbye.